Hey, what is going on, everyone? In today's video, I want to show you every method that we know of obtaining furniture in Once Human. Now, there's a variety of things that you can do to get furniture items, and I know you guys have been asking about this one in the community, so if you find the video helpful, definitely drop a like down below to help support the channel. I also just want to take a moment real quick to thank the video research team that I have in my Discord. They help me double and triple check information before I share it on my channel, so I've put their links in the description below, so please check out their channels and help support them. Alright, let's get straight into it. The first thing to know is that there are two different categories of furniture items in Once Human. You have blueprints, or as the game likes to call them, formulas, or you have single-use items, and the game will call them facilities. So if you go into your inventory right here, you'll see that there are two different tabs. We have the construction tab here, where these are items that you're picking up that are single-use items, and you can see that they're tagged as facilities under the name of the item. And then if we head over to the special tab here, you'll see that these are furniture formulas. So if I use these formulas, they'll be added to my build menu, and I'll be able to actually build these whenever I would like. Now, the stuff in the construction tab here, these single-use items, they are also in your build menu, but if I go into my build menu, and you can see I have furnishing items right here. You can see I have modern bookcase. I actually have this formula unlocked, but if I head over to the American cabinet, you can see it says I own currently one of these, and that is because I have one of those in my inventory. So if I were to go ahead and place this one, so you can see it says owned items will be used first. If I actually place this down and go back into my build menu, that is no longer there. That American cabinet is no longer there. And if I go ahead and demolish this, and I demolish this second American cabinet that I have that is also single use, and I go back into my build menu, you'll see now it says I own two of them because I have two of them in my inventory. So just keep that in mind as I'm going through all these different ways to get furniture items. So the first method of getting furniture, and it's likely the most obvious, is that you can purchase it in the paid shop, or you can acquire it through the paid tier of the Battle Pass. So if we head over into the paid shop right here, and then we head to the territory tab, click on bundle. All of these bundles include furniture formulas, so you'll be able to get all these furniture items as blueprints, and you can use them as freely as you would like to, as long as you have the material. So these aren't going to be single-use items, but you can purchase some furniture items in the shop here. And then if we head to the Battle Pass, the free tier on the top right here doesn't actually have any furniture items, but the paid tier does have a variety of different furniture items, and these will also be furniture formulas or blueprints, so you're able to use these whenever you would like to. The next method of getting furniture is also a shop, but it is the season shop. So if you hit escape on your keyboard, go to your scenario up here, click on season goals, you'll see an option for the season shop in the top right. If you click on there and you head to the furniture formula section for phase 1, you can see that you are able to purchase certain furniture items using Starcrom actually. So this is not the paid currency, so you can earn this in game through a variety of different ways, but you can see I've already purchased a few furniture items. These will all be formulas as well, so you're able to use these as freely as you would like to. And just a tip here, this is probably the easiest way to get a toy item for your deviation. So some of your deviations, like this extra dimensional cat right here, they like to have a toy around. So you can see this is active right here, and that is because right behind the extra dimensional cat, I have that llama toy that I was able to get from the season shop. So that is going to be 1,000 Starcrom. So if you have enough for that right now, I recommend getting it. I think it's the easiest way to get a toy, so you can make your deviations a little bit happier and they can generate energy quicker. Also, speaking of deviations, if you have the logging beaver that goes and gathers logs for you, these actually have a chance to bring back furniture items. But from what I can tell and from what the community on Discord has mentioned, it seems like this is more on the rarer side. I have gotten maybe 2 furniture items, and I believe they've both been single use from the logging beaver so far. But if I go ahead and click on this, maybe we'll be able to get another one. No, there's no furniture item there, but sometimes you will find furniture items from the logging beaver in this section here where the logs are. The designer's workstation is another way of obtaining furniture in Once Human. Now you can unlock this in your mimetic screen under the building tab. So if I click on building here, scroll down, you will see designer's workstation. And this workstation allows you to disassemble furniture blueprints for formula blueprint fragments. Now it's important to note that you can only disassemble furniture blueprints here and not the single-use items. So you can see that this station gives us two different options, one for crafting and one for disassembling. So let's click on disassemble here, and you can see I have a variety of blueprints over on the left. Now blueprints will not show up here if you've already used them and added them to your build menu. So make sure you still have them in your inventory and you haven't used them yet, and then that's when they'll show up here. Now to get those formula blueprint fragments, you just have to click on each of these and you'll see how many formula blueprint fragments you're going to be getting. The rarity of the blueprint is going to determine how many fragments you end up getting. So if I just click on this normal one right here, I'm only getting one blueprint fragment. But if I go ahead and click on this common one, you'll see I get 3. If I click on this blue one here, I'll be getting 10. So that's definitely a larger one. And this is a wallpaper actually. So this isn't even technically really a furniture item, but you're able to also disassemble wallpapers here if you have not used them yet. I won't be doing that in this video because I do want that wallpaper, but I will be doing some of these and I'll show you guys how this works. So before we disassemble anything, let me show you the other option that this workstation has for crafting. So if we go into the crafting menu, you'll see two different options here. I'll just call this one the blue option and this one the green option just to keep it simple. So the green option here is going to cost you 6 formula blueprint fragments, while the blue option is going to cost you 15 formula blueprint fragments. Now the difference between the two is that the blue option here is going to guarantee that you get a furniture blueprint of at least the common rarity. So that's the green rarity, with a chance of the epic rarity. If you choose the green option here, you have a chance of getting a normal item, which is one of those non-colored items, so it's below green. But you also do get a chance to get the blueprint of the epic rarity as well. So I'm back in the disassembly menu here, and I'm just going to get 6 of those formula blueprint fragments, mainly because I don't have enough for the blue option unless I actually disassemble this wallpaper here, which I don't want to do. So I'm going to just choose both of these green ones right here, and you'll see I am getting 6 formula blueprint fragments. So I'm going to just disassemble that right here. And now I have 6 of those. So if we head back into the crafting menu, you can see now I can actually get one of these random formula blueprints for the green option. So let's go ahead and craft one of those. It'll take a second, pick it up right here, and you can see I obtained the wall vines formula. Now, once you get it from the designer's workstation, make sure you go into the special tab here and you actually use this formula. So I'm going to go ahead and use it right now. And now it has been added to my building menu, and I'll also go ahead and add these 2 in as well. Another method of getting furniture items is actually through vendors at certain settlements. So I'm at Blackfell right now, and I'm just going to walk up to Lacey right here, and she actually has 2 different furniture formulas for me, as well as 2 different wallpaper formulas, so if you're interested in that. And these cost energy links. So you can see there's a bathtub here, and there's an American chandelier. So I'm able to actually get these added to my build menu. So I'm going to just purchase the bathtub right here. This is going to be added again to the special tab, and then I just need to make sure I use this, and now it is added to my build menu. I'm also at Greywater Camp here, and I'm talking to Jonathan, who in his shop, he has 2 different formulas for furniture. He's got the large frame here, and then he also has the American desk lamp. He also does have some prints here as well. I'm also at Myers Market here, where there's a vendor that is selling some furniture formulas. So if you go talk to this vendor right here, you'll see that they have the American cabinet, string lights, American wall lamp, and the medium frame that you can purchase. And as for the other 2 settlements, Deadsville and Tallgrass Inn, I actually didn't find any furniture formulas from vendors there. So I don't think you can actually purchase any at those 2 settlements. Another method is getting furniture items just by exploring the world. So while you're exploring, you'll also have the chance to get furniture items from a variety of different crates that you loot. And you can either get single-use furniture or blueprint furniture items with these crates. And honestly, I've had the most luck from these types of storage crates, actually, these kind of rectangular ones. But you can also get furniture items from things like desks, tables, cabinets, and really almost anything in the game. Now, I have not found them through gear or weapon crates, which obviously makes sense, or crates that are specific to a certain type of item like medical boxes or smaller storage crates that usually contain ammo, gunpowder, or medical supplies. So my recommendation would be try to go for these rectangular storage crates and then also loot things like tables, desks, and cabinets, and you'll have a chance to get some. You can also get furniture items through these puzzle crates that I'll call them. They do call them mystical crates in the game, but I think that's a little confusing with the other mystical crates that we have. So I'll call them puzzle crates, but these ones where basically there are floating purple crystals that you have to follow, you can get furniture items through them as well. Now, just as a quick tip of where you might be able to find some furniture formulas pretty easily, and this isn't really a farming method, I'm actually going to be working on a video with some recommendations of where you might be able to farm some furniture blueprints. But this area right here is Blackfell. So if you're in phase 1 on your server, you actually don't have access to this area, but I do think it's just worth waiting until phase 2 because this area is pretty good and I've had a lot of luck getting some furniture formulas here. So you're going to go to this spot right here, these specific coordinates, and it's going to be this house that I've painted, this kind of turquoise looking house, as well as this building back there, this kind of red building that has a lot of desks in it, and this house in particular has a ton of cabinets for you to loot. But before you go over there, I do recommend bringing corn ale with you because it is a high pollution area, so your sanity will be dropping quite a bit. And what corn ale does is it prevents your sanity drop for 30 minutes. So it's really useful just in general with the game, but especially that area because it's high pollution. And really quickly, how you can make it is by using a fermentation barrel or a brewing barrel. So if you go to your memetics here and you just search for the word brew, you'll see brewing barrels can be unlocked, and then that will also unlock the corn ale recipe for you. Access the brewing barrel. All you need to do is I put pure water up here, and then you just put corn in here, and then you just wait. So it's going to take 20 minutes, and it will output some corn ale for you. So I recommend doing that before you head over there. And I found this helpful Reddit post that talks about a global timer for refreshing lootable objects. So I'm going to link this Reddit post down in the description below. Shout out to Moldy Taco for figuring this out. But basically what they say, and this is in Eastern Standard Time, so you might need to end up converting this to your own time zone, but for them and for me as well, I'm in Eastern Standard Time. The timer starts at midnight every day, so 12 a.m., and then the lootable objects refresh every 4 hours. So basically, if you have looted something within that 4-hour window, you won't be able to loot it again until that 4-hour window resets. So for example, I have my current time right here is at 3:54. So at 4 p.m., it should refresh all of the cabinets in this house. I did loot this house around 1 p.m. So my window, that 4-hour window, is between 12 and 4 p.m. So if I looted anything, let's say at 12:30 or 1 o'clock like I did, those items will not refresh until 4 p.m. because that's when it refreshes. Hopefully this is making sense. So we're at 3:55 right here, and you can see I've already looted these things about 2 hours ago. All these cabinets are lootable, so you can see that this has already been looted. So at 4 p.m. here, all of these should reset. So we're going to go ahead and test it out. All right, we are past 4 p.m. right now. These items have not reset, so I'm going to re-log in and see if that does it. And there we go. All of the items have reset in here, so we're able to go ahead and loot them now. And let's see if we can actually get some good furniture items. Like I said, there are a ton of cabinets in this house right here. So I'm going to just try to loot everything, and let's see if we can get anything good. There's a few things on the stairs right here. You can kind of jump up, shimmy your way up there. We already got a small frame there. So that's one furniture item. Anything else that we're going to get here? We got another furniture item. Loot this cabinet here. Another cabinet. And then we have a bunch in the kitchen here. So these are all separate cabinets. And then there's also some dumpsters in the backyard right here that we can try. See if we get anything. Nothing right there. And then there are some more cabinets even in the backyard here. We'll loot those. And then there's another cabinet on the ground over here. 2 more. No furniture formulas from that. So we have 2 so far. There's another one in the front yard. Nothing right there. Then you have some more dumpsters around here as well. Just be careful for that giant boss that's over there, especially if you're under leveled, which I kind of am in this area right now. Some more dumpsters. And then we're going to head over to this red building that I mentioned earlier as well. This has a ton of desks in it. So again, increasing your chances of finding a furniture item. There are enemies in here. So here are all the desks in here. There we go. We just got an art piece formula. I'm going to just dodge these enemies here. More desks. There's also a weapon crate in one of these rooms, so you might as well hit this up. We have more desks upstairs. There we go. Another formula for a bottle there. A ton of desks in this back room here. There we go. Another wall lamp. And there you have it. We got a good amount of furniture items just from this turquoise house and this red building here. I've had the best luck in these two in particular. There are some dumpsters and some storage crates all around here in general that you can also try. But like I said, I've had the best luck in this building and in this one. And it is 4:07. So because of that 4-hour reset, I will have to wait until 8 p.m. until these specific items can be looted again. And just a little bonus tip for kind of a little small territory decor item. I wouldn't really, I guess, consider it furniture, but if you hit F3 on your keyboard, you go to this event tab here, and then you have the Gather Friends event. You'll have the friendship shop up in the top right here. There's actually an item here that you can get, the floral snow globe, and this will be added to your inventory here under the construction tab. You'll see it's a territory decor item, so it's not even listed as like a facility like these other single-use items. This is a single-use item. It doesn't get added to your build menu, but you can place it at your base. And it does say that you earn this from participating in events. So I can only imagine that future events will also help you unlock more furniture items for your base. And that's pretty much it. So those are all the methods that we know of so far to get furniture items in Once Human. If you know any great furniture farming routes, definitely leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear about it and test it out. Also, if you did enjoy the video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to help support the channel. Your support, again, has been incredible. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys are looking forward to more videos. And if I find any other great furniture farming spots, I'll be sure to make a video about it and show them on stream as well. So if you'd like to follow me on Twitch, my Twitch link is down in the description below. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your day and take care.